What is up, Automobuilds fam? Well, today we're not going to be working on the Magnum. Or we might, but probably not. The Jeep is being stupid. So we're going to work on that today. Got to replace an axle and a wheel hub in the rain. It's cold, but that's fine because we're kind of out of the rain. Kinda. So yeah, got this set up here in my limited amount of space with my other car, which is funny. Funny how that works, huh? Should probably put the emergency brake on this, just to be smart. Just to be smart. There we go. Yeah. So in here, my messy room, not messy, put lights up, move my gym stuff, because I go to the gym now and I don't use this anymore. Whatever, first world problems. Callie's here hanging out as usual. Can you sit down? Good dog. What do we have, Callie? What is this? That's a wheel axle and a wheel hub, right? You gonna help me put it on? I don't think she will. I don't think she will. You gonna help us put it on, Callie dog? You good old car dog. Some dog power, horsepower. Yep. So we're replacing those. And that's what we're doing. And then maybe if that goes really quickly, I think this is probably like a couple-hour job for someone like me. For an idiot like Dad, she says. But yeah, I think I got all the tools, the torque specs, and there's only like, 10 bolts I gotta remove and put back on. Some of them are just pain in the butt. And then of course you gotta remember to load the suspension when you're torquing some of those bolts down. So we're gonna do that and replace my axle because the boot's leaking and the boot kits are a mess and the axles aren't that expensive. My wheel hub's bent anyway, it hums when I go fast because I was having fun in the snow. Apparently a little too much fun because my Jeep wasn't having fun. So yeah, new wheel bearing, new axle, new life. Then I need to get the stupid transmission serviced on that. I'm gonna have it flushed, drain and filled, and then probably have the filter replaced because it's like at 60 something thousand. It's about time for that. So that's what we're gonna get into. I might time lapse this so it's not as boring. Or I might just talk to myself the whole time. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen. But let's get into it.
Perfect.
Alright, so got all my crap laid out here. Got my bucket, laundry bucket for my camera stand because I don't want to go get the tripod because I don't know why. I just decided to use laundry bucket. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I got my instructions with all the bolt sizes and torque specs, and I got all the bolts, or lugs, not lugs, what am I talking about? Sockets that I need. And got the big dog sockets here for the axle nut, which is something like 32 mil. So grab the 32 banger. Happy times. That's what we're doing. That's what's going on. So, yeah. Might just not time lapse this whole thing. Might just hang out with y'all. I don't know. Alright, next. Oh well, my neighbor came over. They just moved in, they're cool. But I don't remember if I recorded that or not. But if I did, that's who I was talking to. My neighbor, cool guy. Guess it's got some friend or relative or something that's into drifting. Sounds cool. I like to go straight and really fast, but sideways is fun. So we'll see what happens. Maybe someday I'll see a drifter. A drifter in the wild. Anyway, back to the Jeep crap. Well, we got a slight problem here. Can't get that freaking bolt off, so soaked it. Stupid gloves. Soaked it with Cano Coil, and I guess I'm just gonna wait a little bit because it's being stubborn. And it's also a weird bolt. I don't remember any star pattern bolts on this thing, so I don't know if I'm screwing something up or what. But it's that bolt right there. See, looks weird. It's not normal. Neither am I. Anyway, I don't know what the F is going on with that, so I'm gonna go look on the internets, see what. Maybe I should look on the other side and see if that's the same bolt. Maybe they replaced these at one point. I don't know. I know you torque them to a ridiculous amount, like 200 foot-pounds or something, so didn't expect them to be easy to take off. But the other issue is I don't have a 16 mil 2-inch socket. These are all my randoms. Yeah, so that anyway doesn't like to go on my impact. I'm using a little guy, so. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright, so I don't know what the big deal was. That actually came off pretty quick and easy with the breaker bar. Maybe it was just the angle I was at the impact. I wasn't doing it right, so I don't know. Anyway, made some progress. Hung the caliper up. Now we just gotta take more crap off. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go back. Well, so I don't know, the instructions and video I'm following online is just not the same as my car, so I'm working around that. And then I had a work call, which is annoying. I should have answered that, but I did. Now I'm running low on time, so I'm just gonna time lapse this and get through it. Alright fam, here's what's going on. Last night I couldn't get the stupid nut off the ball joint. It kept spinning because I couldn't get enough pressure on the ball joint knuckle to hold it in place. So we're going to move stuff. So here's what happened. I had my Jeep halfway in my garage and halfway out because this thing's obviously in the way. Hi Callie, look at my old Christmas tree over there too. How to move stuff. You'll see why in a second. So I'm putting the skates back on the Magnum, lowering the Magnum back down, and I'm gonna try to squeeze it in over here. And this pole is just a little, I don't know, it might not fit. It'll be close if it does. And then I'm gonna try to angle it out of the way enough to pull the Jeep in, back it in, so I can work on it from that side over there. And maybe not have all this junk in the way. Kind of clean the garage up at the same time. I reorganize stuff. So if I can do that, then worst case scenario, if I can't finish the Jeep, I can at least shut the garage and not have all my crap open to the public to steal. Which probably wouldn't happen anyway, but I don't like to leave my garage open. I don't think anyone does. So that's the plan, that's what we're doing. So we got the Magnum moved out of the way. First time I've ever smashed it over to that side of the garage. These wheel skates are awesome. Barely fits over here. Pretty cool. Yay, we did it. So the plan is, just not recording all this because it's kind of boring. You don't want to watch me clean my garage, do you? I don't know, I guess sometimes you have because I've done that before. Now that I think of it. Anyway, gotta move all this junk out of the way, move that junk out of the way, then back the Jeep in as close to this as I can. So the driver's side wheel is up there in the front corner, and hopefully I have plenty of space to work on it there. In case I can't finish it. I couldn't get the ball joint off. That was frustrating. So I lowered the suspension. Maybe that'll like bind it more. And then the nut's not gonna spin the actual ball joint, which we all know that's a problem. Anyhow, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Because I can't get I get an Allen key up in there to lock the bolt in place. And it's like too flimsy. It's weird. It's the right size Allen key, but mine feels like I'm gonna break it. Anyway, that's what we're working on right now. Just gotta do a little more organization and then we'll back the Jeep in. And that's what's happening. So, yep, see you in a minute.